Blindlee. If you can't tell, we have had some liquor, and we are here for the finals. And if you watched the last episode, I left you with a cliffhanger because I've seen enough TV shows that that's how you're supposed to do it. So we are here for the winner of the finals. It is Bottle 32 versus Bottle 30. And the winner for Mo Madness 2026 is Bottle 32. Congratulations, Bottle 32. Ta-da! Bottle 32. Guesses as to what distillery Bottle 32 belongs to?
Nobleton's.
Absolutely.
Nobleton's.
The winner.
Why? Distinct.
That's soda fizz.
Brent,
Hey guys,
what do you think?
don't pull me. Okay, don't pull me.
I'm going to call on Brent. What do you think, Brent? What do you think? Would you like 32?
I did like 32.
That's not an answer.
Sorry.
Yeah, I voted,
Nick,
Deb
what I
voted
really
for 30,
meant
so
was-
she's a loser tonight.
Okay. So, yes, Bottle 32 is from Nobleton's.
Wow.
Take back everything I said. In the previous
It is?
episode.
Okay.
So what kind?
So, Nick, you probably don't remember you want to speak to your bottle?
Huh? Yeah, this is 1986 Thanksgiving, and that's just the year we give it for fun. That is a Thanksgiving distilled barrel. Every Thanksgiving morning, one of the traditions is that they would distill a barrel of whiskey, the family would, on every major holiday. They're mostly Catholic, so on the very major holidays in Catholicism, they would distill a barrel of whiskey and then pull a bottle of whiskey to enjoy for the day, for the holiday, and that is just a Thanksgiving barrel. It is a 90-10 rye and 110.7 proof. So you guys are pretty close on the proofs. If that's the one I think I heard you guys talking about. 110, 95, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flavor on that, it's fall, it's in late fall kind of flavor profile. Of a distill, so it's going to have your fig, your baking spices. It's rye whiskey, so you're going to get your floral, citrus, cinnamon kind of baking spice. The flavor profile is all over the map. So it took me almost to the time we were voting to figure out which one was maybe ours. Because of the flavor profiles all over the map. Charles has got the bottle right there.
I got one.
Hey, there you go. Nick, what's the price point on it?
Very special bottle. We just did that one last Thanksgiving. So,
What's the price point on it, Nick?
all of our single barrels are 90, no matter what barrel they come from, ever. So,
Boom.
So you guys are right on that too. I heard 90, I heard 75 or 80 on some of those. I even wrote Nobleton's question mark on my sheet here because I wasn't 100% sure. His competitor honestly has an incredible nose to it. Number 30, I think. Great nose to it. That's my last pour in here. I just keep sniffing away at that glass. It's really delicious. So I have absolutely no idea where that comes from, but it's got a really good nose to it. A little bit lighter on the proof, might be a little bit younger, but it's fantastic too. I like this one. Great competition. Yeah. Great competition. So
so that's great transition too. So 30, bottle 30. Guesses on that one?
Hey, on 32, is it sold out?
If you want if you want to chew your whiskey tomorrow, then yeah.
Yes.
Love me some char. 1 or 2 bottles left. That's all I got. So
Okay.
Got it.
Seriously, that's
All right,
it. 1 or 2
Jonathan, I'm
bottles.
Venmoing you money for Saturday.
And I'm off Saturday, so you better Venmo me tonight.
All right, I'll Venmo it to you, Nick.
You're not off Saturday. You're gonna be there with us Saturday.
Another winner we can't buy.
Wait, what?
A week starting.
Oh, I've got a bunch of family coming in town randomly, so.
You were supposed to be at the distillery on Saturday.
Well, that doesn't mean I won't be there at some point. The family also wants to come to Nobleton's, but we cracked 8 new barrels on Saturday morning. So you're in good hands. So
Perfect. All right, so bottle 30 was a great contender. The votes were close. That was Blacksmith.
Not surprised at all by that. It's fantastic.
Woohoo, thank you.
Seriously,
That's the way I figured that would go.
it's some
One
good,
was Nobleton's, one was Blacksmith for sure.
it's some good shit, dude.
Always.
Always good pours.
Well, thank you.
So,
This is one of our least known, least popular, just because it's not everywhere. This is our hammered rye, 60-30-10. So you get the definite sweetness, but the complexity of the rye is just enough to where it's more than your average, 12, 15, 20s. And it's 100 proof, always.
Fantastic.
And what was
I
that?
love it.
What was the mash bill?
60-30-10.
Is that in any stores, Russ?
It is in Brothers Beer and Bourbon House in Manchester. It's in his the barrel. I provide him in his barrel aged cocktails, which is just absolutely phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Is that what he turned into a cigar blend?
Well, he puts in tobacco bitters and fig syrup with this hammered
I have
rye.
a bottle of that here. Yeah, that's good.
It's good. Yeah.
And price point?
Shockingly, it's $36.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I think you're going to sell out this weekend.
You should charge more.
Wow.
Well, we will be having a price increase soon because our barrel prices have gone through the roof. So,
Remember us.
That's great.
Hey, Russ, do you guys ever sell anything like that cast strength?
in the 60-30-10, I've never had a label for that. I occasionally take it at 115, 120 home just for myself, selfishly. But it is remarkably better at the high 118s, 120.
So to add to Ken's, would you?
Well, we've got 22 SKUs now, and I'm pulling my hair out every time I try to figure out what I'm going to take to a festival. So why not add another, right?
Yeah, all of them.
Exactly.
Hey, if you guys are interested in this bottle, it's $500 for the rest of my bottle. This bottle is freaking amazing, and sucks for you don't have it. So it's great.
Ben.
No,
well, good stuff. Congratulations. So let's go back to the first semifinal. We had Bottle 29 go up against 32, the winner. And so this bottle went up against the champion. Bottle 29, we had, I'm just going to rehash because we did not rehash it earlier. We said we smelled some leather, some spice, some cinnamon, a lot of sweetness on there. Proof 85 to 100. We would pay anywhere. It's kind of, 60 to 80 is what we were paying. High rye is what some folks said. Some said it was wheat. We had Red Ox, Lionheart come out with a little switchgrass in there as well. And then pumpkin pie, we got a lot, and some citrus too. So that will go out to Cardinal Sin.
And that was
Cardinal
which number?
Congratulations, sir.
What number was that?
29, John.
29. Michael, you still out there?
I'm here. Yeah, so you guys kind of called it right away, and I had to be quiet the rest of the time here. I've learned hopefully never to go first with this group.
It did well. It did well. This went up against the champion. That's all.
That's true. So this is a fun one. So I wanted to throw a curveball at you guys. Last time was a 12-year Starka, which everyone seemed to really like. This one is an experiment, really ever so often. So this is our fourth version, and so that's kind of where that experimental component comes to. This here is called our Greed, and what we do is we take a barrel that had something aged into it first, and then we take that same barrel and then we age an imperial stout beer in that barrel for 12 months.
Awesome.
Then after that's done, we take it back and then we'll age one of our products into that same exact barrel. So the barrel had 3 different components being aged into it at 3 separate times. And this is our 4th one. So each version has been slightly different. So I didn't really have the chance to drink this one very often because it just came out. So I was kind of learning it with you guys. But I think it really, hit the head on the nail in terms of the flavors and what it's supposed to be. One of the comments that stood out with it was the wheat flavor. So to go all the way back to what is that first barrel, this time it's not one of ours. So normally it is one of ours, but this first barrel was from Rebel, and that is a wheated product. So it was pretty shocking that actually came out all the way to the finish. I could taste it, and I just wanted to say I thought it was a great comment because that was there. Now, after that Imperial beer goes into it, what we age into there for ourselves was 50% of our actual bourbon and then 50% of our single malt. So you get a little bit of that rye that was mentioned from our bourbon, and then you also get the sweet component from our single malt, and that is kind of where that pumpkin pie, I think, flavor came out.
Ooh.
And all those different spices. So hopefully you all liked it. It's a fun one, and this is just what it is for now, and we'll have number 5 coming out at some point.
So, Mike, is this another one we're never going to be able to get from you?
This is good. This is good.
So I was texting Steve on this, by the way. I was like, "Hey, Steve, when are you bottling the 12-year Starka?" And I got some bad news for you. They're not bottling it until we have our stills reset up out back again. So I don't know if y'all came in to the one on Main Street. There isn't any stills at that location set up. So we're redoing the garage out back, and we have brand new stills and that we're engineering and making. And we're going to have tours back there. So now we're going to be able to do tours and we'll actually watch distillation take place at the same time. Once all that's set up again, that is when we're bottling the 12-year. And that is when I'll say to John, hey, it's ready for everyone. So that'll come. Now, this one you can go and get. And price component, I believe it's right now at 67. So I think it's pretty comparable to what you guys are mentioning there.
Yeah. What was the proof?
Proof is 90.
So what do we ask for if we go there and want this bottle?
Just say greed, and if you walk in there,
it's just greed.
Yeah, greed, and then we just let you know which version it is. And right now we're up to 4. So before that it was 3-year. The third version. The third version, the only difference was instead of a Rebel barrel to begin with, it was actually one of our bourbon barrels first. And so it had our bourbon barrel, then the stout, and then our ratio after that.
And this one was the 4th version, right?
Yep, this is number 4.
And number 4 is available down on Main Street?
Yep. You can go walk there and grab a bottle and then try our Starka, and then you'll have to fight one of us for the 12-year. I don't think we even keep it there. So, but
this is great. I love this. I love the stout additive to this.
Yes.
Literally,
I was gonna say, once you said the stout, I'd had
it's kind of
switchgrass one with Mill Pond with the stout in it. I could. Once you said that, I
right.
And pumpkin spice, you nailed it on the pumpkin spice too.
I can't take credit for that. I forget who said that, but I thought that was a great.
Oh yeah,
I think it might have been Ken.
I said that. I'll take credit for the pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah.
Mike, I guess I have a third one.
Pumpkin spice. Ooh, third edition.
Yep, perfect. So that's the greed. So 5-year, I think, is still Rebels for their product. And then instead of 36 months, like it says on the greed for what we put into it on our actual liquor, this time was 4.2 years. Not that that makes too much of a difference. But greed 1, as how much this product has changed, was our single malt barrel. And then an Imperial Stout is still the theme there. And then we actually just put our single malt back in there. So each time it's truly just a different version and experiment on what's going on.
Good, good.
Fantastic.
Great job.
I'll tell you what, Nick, Russ, and Mike, you guys all nailed it.
Great nose.
And so I think this one, will this one be available at Show Me Mo Spirits?
Yeah.
You know?
This one is not there. What we're doing for that is going to be our rye whiskey,
Okay.
our regular Cardinal Sin, and then our brown sugar, our designated brown sugar. And so Steve chose that because we thought that everyone there is going to have bourbon. And so we were just doing, hey, we have different ones, and that's not a bourbon. Here's us just kind of stand out.
Yeah.
But we are making cocktails with them. And our brown sugar is debating right now on what cocktail we're going to make. I'm open to some suggestions. And if it's, I'll let Steve know, and he might be able to see that cocktail if you guys have anything.
All right. Yeah. I'll reach out to Steve. We'll have to get some greed in there. I mean, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So which one have we missed, Jonathan?
All right. So we missed bottle 31. Bottle 31, and he is not on the call. He is on spring break, and he was going to try to make it, but obviously he is not here. Bottle
Gary's
31
on spring break.
Huh?
Gary's on spring break.
Well, it's funny. So yeah, Gary is probably not on spring break, but this is from Still 630.
Oh, okay.
And so this is Still 630. This is their March release of their 250th anniversary of the USA anniversary. So this is when he gave it to me. It had not been released yet, so it was it has been since then been released. But for those who don't know, I know enough because I interviewed him about it. You know, back in the pandemic times, he had the foresight to think about what this would look like 5 years from now, and so he put down 12 barrels, same mash bill, all representing a different month of this year. And they all have different important times in our nation's history. And so this one, I believe, is – I'm not even going to say because I forgot. I didn't write it down. I have to look at my notes to know what it is. But the one in April is going to be the national parks. And this one, let's see, Declaration of Independence was 1. Lewis and Clark was 2. And so then 3, of course, is this one, and I don't remember what it is. But it'll come to me as soon as I hit stop recording. It'll come to me. But
Davy Crockett.
Well, no. Well, what's funny though is so we mentioned that, right? I'm gonna go by notes because we said 31. Corn, sage, some grass, some sweetness, 105 to 110 proof. Nick asked if mint was a grain. We heard wood hats, right? And so wood had a lot, and then lots of that corn was really coming through, even if you went to another bourbon. So here is the breakdown of this mash bill, and all 12 of them are the same. It is 55% yellow corn, 15% barley, 10% rye, 10% wheat. Now, if you're writing that all down and doing the math, you're realizing you're missing 10%.
Yep.
And this is the interesting part because that last 10% is what?
That's the question.
Well, you guessed wood hat. Why would you guess wood hat?
Corn.
Corn.
Because Gary's on a different planet.
Bloody Butcher is the other 10%.
What?
I was going to say red corn.
Red corn is the other 10%. So Bloody Butcher is the corn is the other 10%. And I think that came through pretty strong.
Yeah.
Jonathan, it's 1863 Gettysburg Address.
Thank you. I knew I had somebody with Google out there. Anybody, this is Randy. Randy, welcome. I failed to mention anybody in my excitement in my trip to Seattle. Randy is new. He is a coworker. He's out of St. Louis. He's out of the Rolla office, but he's in St. Louis and ish.
Nice.
You said Rolla or St. Louis?
Huh?
My office is Rollo, but I live halfway in between Rollo and St. Louis. So,
well, they don't paint the streets in St. Louis.
no.
No, they do not.
They do.
Randy, did you go to the 118th best ever this past weekend?
Do what?
Do you go to the 118th best ever this past weekend?
I did not. I live in Pacific. I don't actually live in Rollo.
Oh shit, we live like 5 minutes apart. You probably hear my voice outside.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I'm in Villa Ridge, so we're
Ah, yeah, we are close. Yep.
we're very fucking close.
So yeah, and it's we said it was 105 to 110 proof. It is bottled and bond. All of that series is bottled and bond, so it's 100 proof. So we were pretty close to that one. So, and then all of them the same price. I believe they're $74.99.
Ooh.
So and we hit that one pretty much on the head.
Yep. That's awesome.
Hey, can we do a sign-off pour? Everybody, like, get a sign-off pour.
Of what?
Sure, let's do it. Yeah,
I don't live in your house. You choose your own pour. I don't know. Just kind of a little sign-off pour.
31. Everyone get bottle 31, and let's do a sign-off pour.
No. I'm gonna grab something big.
Jonathan,
one of the big pours.
Jonathan, you gave me the shittiest. You even the shittiest 31 bottle pour in that one. So
I'm gonna do number 32.
32.
all mine are gone. I just meant any pour in general. I drank all those. So
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I thought that was the goal. I didn't know that was.
That's why I got to go to 32.
Come on. Nobleton's Lieutenant Handies.
Oh man.
Fuck. That's
Well,
good.
I got the big 32.
Oh goodness, the big 32. Well, I mean, everybody on the call, I appreciate all of your participation and your descriptors, and I think our distillers would also agree. I mean, they like the feedback.
Great job, everyone.
And I think they want to keep coming back. So obviously, everybody on this call, everyone in the box, we've already had some of their product, and every one of them liked being part of the box because the people on this call are honest and we provide good feedback, and this is a lot of fun. And so I'm excited to have them all back, and hopefully those that are distillers on the call, you again got some more out of it, good feedback, and can't wait to buy some of these. So. Cheers to all those.
Hey, I also want to encourage. Yeah. I know there's no other distilleries on this call outside of the ones that are in here, but encourage all the distilleries to be involved in something like this because this is just a fun thing to do, enjoy, and people buy your bottles from on this. Not that that's important by any means, but. I'm big on Missouri whiskey, and Missouri was the biggest state for whiskey for 45 years before Prohibition started. And then we all got shafted when it went to Kentucky. So Missouri has got history. We have the grain, we have the resources, we have the water. And I just want more people to promote Missouri. So thank you guys for promoting Missouri. So
absolutely.
Yes.
That's what we're all about. So
yeah.
Buy your tickets for March 28th.
Yep.
March 28th. I'm excited about it. I know
Everybody
that.
in?
Oh, I think. Yeah, I have to get a surgery that day. I think I can't remember.
Saturday.
Bourbon's an antiseptic. You'll be good.
Yeah. You're getting an IV.
You hear?
Yeah.
A bourbon IV.